we're live.
Oh boy.
Live to the world. This just in. I don't know. Cool. This is technically the second one, but we didn't record the first one. It's our This is our official first recorded writer's room. We don't have a title really, but we'll figure it out.
That's something for post production.
Yeah.
Figure out.
Those idiots can figure it out. It's just us. I'm gonna turn this because. Oh, okay. My snacks are over there too. Okay. Yeah.
Be good.
Life's hard. So, according to our discussion last week, we were gonna come up with 2 or 3 ideas and pitch them to each other. And then for the first half, I'm gonna say, depending on the days, it'll be an hour to an hour and a half per thing. So we just kind of plan around that kind of. So
got it.
Why don't we pull up our ideas? And oh wow, there's wow, we're on there twice. I'll have to turn off that later. That's okay. It's fine. So do you want me to go first, or would you like to go first?
I'll allow you to go first.
You'll allow. Oh, that's so sweet.
I will give you the benefit of going first.
I was only able to crank out 2. So.
Okay.
Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
Shark Tank parody. So.
What?
It's Shark Tank, but it's just a bunch of really stupid ideas. Here are the 2 that I've come up with so far. We'll start with bowl of water, even though it's listed second, because it's easier to explain. Sharks. Have you ever pissed yourself and needed to hide the stain, or the wetness? Introducing bowl of water. It's just a bowl of water. You stick your pants in there, and that's it.
You won't be able to notice the piss amongst all of the water.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And so, like, somebody would walk out. I imagine, like, either he places the pants kind of already wet in the bowl and then puts the pants on, or he just splashes the water on himself. So I thought that was kind of funny. Next one, boyfriend's credit card. This one's a little more in depth. And I know you especially are gonna hate me for this one because you have a girlfriend.
Well, okay, that is true. But go ahead.
Okay. We charge the idea, and it's not all the way thought through. So, you charge $1 a month. The woman in this case, to use some random dude's credit card and doesn't have to pay it off. But I haven't quite figured out the benefit for the dude, because he's just stuck with a credit card that he has to pay off. My first idea was like sexual acts, but I'm not sure how well that would go. That's a bit much. So it's a work in progress.
Well, that's just prostitution with extra steps. I gotta be honest.
Yes. But we love Amsterdam.
I think that's the pitch, and the sharks are just like,
that
true. Just sounds like we're pimps.
That's true.
And the girl's like, no, you don't get it.
Yeah. So that's for idea 1.
Nice.
My second idea, I've been playing through Bloodborne again. And I also watched in my class, my cinema history class, Nosferatu, which is from I watched the 1920, is it 21 or 22? 1920s, whatever. Vampires and whatnot. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I've been really just kind of craving
more vampire stuff?
Well, vampires, werewolves, ghouls, goblins.
The likes. Got it. Yeah.
But I want to do like I don't know, a version of it that's like really dark. And I know I'm playing with this with my superhero stuff that I got going on, but I'm stuck on that one, and I want to play with a world like that. And I was even possibly thinking that this could be our feature film whenever we decide to maybe dive into that. So
it would be cool.
But so the story, because I've just kind of laid out what I want, but the story would be like maybe a dude, he's born in like London. I imagine like this whole like monster stuff all takes place on Britain, and it's kind of locked onto Britain. But so dude's born, a parent sacrifices themselves to let him and the other parent escape into Asia. I just imagine that's how you escape that kind of thing. Is to get out of Europe and go to Asia, where he can like learn martial art or something and like kind of become a skilled fighter. And then he gets infected with a beast-like thing that would turn him into a monster, and then that causes him and maybe a friend that he's met to go back and have to kind of like explore monster-ridden London.
I see. Okay.
It's
like
rough,
they're
but it's
monster.
a start.
So they're not the monsters, they're like the monster hunters in this case.
Yes, well, except they haven't hunted monsters before, but they are skilled.
Got it. Okay.
It'd probably be unrealistic to say that like the other places don't have monsters, but like the worst of it is, I would imagine, I'm gonna say Britain. I would have come up with a fictional island, but I was lazy. But there's nothing saying that we can't do that later.
Yeah.
And then number 3.
I mean, that one speaks for itself.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, I do have one other thing that I'm stuck on, and I was gonna write by myself, but it's like, have you ever seen the movie Kick-Ass?
Yeah,
I was gonna kind of do my own spin on that, but I never could like work it out. And I was also gonna have him just fail at the end. Like, he gets mugged. He trains to become like a Batman like superhero, and then he goes out to fight crime, and he just gets beat up again. And that's all I had on that one. So that was like a sketch short film thing. I don't know. I did a beat sheet for it. I came up with this like a few weeks ago, and I was gonna write it, but I couldn't. I got stuck on it. I couldn't figure it out. But that's me.
Gotcha.
So I'll stop.
All right. I suppose.
'Tis your turn.
My turn.
Don't disappoint me. As I have you.
Did it work?
It did.
Can we see it?
We see it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first idea I wrote here is an analog horror short about a horrifying solution to the urge to pee once you're already comfy in bed.
Wow, you have a lot of
and,
ideas.
Well, where did you go? I cannot see you.
You can't see me? Oh no. I'm here.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're here, that's fine.
I'm here.
I don't know. I don't know what the... Whoa. Wrong. There we go. I don't know what the solution is, but I imagine it had to do with some kind of like monster like under your bed that is able to somehow take the urge to pee away, and obviously horrifying things happen after you let the monster into your house at midnight.
You know what would be really funny is if the monster had like a fetish. It was like, please pee in my mouth, but the dude's just like, no, I don't want to do that. And it's like written as a horror kind of thing. But the dude...
Yeah, it's like analog horror, I imagine.
And the monster's just like, please, God, let him pee in my mouth.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Okay, anyway.
Next up, I have this headstrong character awakens in a forest with 2 others. Their only clue is a woman repeatedly telling them that they're already dead. I imagine that's more like a that's another horror idea, I think. And like they're like in this afterlife and they don't know how they died and they don't know where they are and they have to like work together against this mysterious third person who keeps telling them they're dead and has all these like mysterious turns of phrases that really turn them off and make them question what their reality is, and eventually they have to come to some sort of realization, and I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But
That's
a third one.
Like, sorry, I have a question.
Yeah.
So like
No.
a purgatory situation, or is it like like you imagine it's a place they could escape?
I imagine it's like a purgatory, but I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they were able to escape in some form or fashion.
That's interesting.
I don't
That's
know.
really cool.
That was just like that's just like a pitch or something. Gotcha. I didn't have that one super worked out.
Okay.
This one, I did have worked out as a feature, which I pitched as for my feature writing class, but I ended up not doing. Okay. Another horror, surprise, surprise. This one is a grieving wife comes home to realize her husband has become a vessel for their deceased daughter.
Ooh.
So instead of like, there's a common trope in some like Lovecraftian horror of like forcing someone else to be the vessel for an undead spirit. I thought it would be more interesting if this grieving father who feels responsible for the death of their young daughter, if he is like sacrificing his body in order to like let his daughter inhabit the body. So I imagine it's like split parallels or like parallel narratives. Like during the night scenes, it's about the father trying to keep up the act of like preparing for the next day, and like more tensions mount, especially with his wife trying to stop him from continuing to do that. And then during the day, the daughter is like trying to figure out how she died, like what life is like in this new horrible body, and trying to reckon with all of these very terrible truths. And she knows what the afterlife is like, and she doesn't want to go back because it's just like it's terrible for some form for whatever reason, something like that.
Really cool. So would it be like scary or would it be almost comedic? Because I can see both.
I imagine it's scary. It's like Lovecraftian horror.
Gotcha.
So kind of just like, not even like, it's not like jump scare heavy. It's more just like atmosphere, dread, and a lot of really tough philosophical questions that just make you feel scared.
You know what it
I mean, that's not to say there can't be jump scares, but that's not really like the main thing.
I gotcha. It reminds me of that movie Hereditary, actually, but it's got a more interesting twist on it. To me,
it's definitely kind of like that Ari Aster vibe. This a woman grows no. Okay, a woman grows obsessed when she becomes convinced her sleep paralysis demon is an actor, and I specifically think it should be Timothée Chalamet. She's like, I have a sleep paralysis demon, and it's Timothée Chalamet, and he's now a famous actor, but he's my sleep paralysis demon, and I can't convince anybody to believe me.
He's just in the corner, super nonchalant, just, hey, how's it going?
But I swear that she's like, but I swear he sits on my chest every night and screams in my face.
Dude, that's great. I could see.
And then
that.
like she goes to like a red carpet event or whatever and like tries to get him to admit to being her sleep paralysis demon.
Okay.
Something stupid like that.
That's fun.
This is another one of the feature ideas that I ended up not choosing. A lonely therapist becomes obsessed with the life of one of his patients, and it's a talking dog. So I imagine like in this like weird reality that this dog who is able to talk becomes like an Instagram, like social media phenom, not like an influencer, but like one of those like really iconic memes that just like keeps getting reposted over and over again. And he doesn't like, the dog doesn't like that, so he goes to this therapist in order to deal with like the parasocial like trauma of like having to keep up this identity he doesn't want. But then the therapist is like, my life sucks and you're cool, I want to be you, I want to be a dog like you. And the dog's like, nah man, you don't want my life, I swear. And it's just like that kind of like, have you seen what was it, A Different Man, the Sebastian Stan A24 movie?
No, I think I've heard of it though.
Yeah, but it's like that vibe of like wanting another person's life, and then it just turns into this like really dark, funny, kind of like thriller-esque type story.
Okay.
This one I actually already wrote, so we can take that one off.
Okay.
This was for a sketch. A quirky man contemplating suicide accidentally calls a phone sex line. The woman on the other end of the call must save his life.
Dude, there is a lot to unpack in that sentence. Huh.
It's envisioned as like, because when I first came up with the idea for a sketch series, it would be like each sketch kind of like builds on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine there's like one sketch. I haven't written any of them yet, because that one's the funniest, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
There's like one sketch where this guy, and he wears like a silly, stupid costume, like one of those inflatable cow costumes or something, and he's at the wake of like someone in his family, and he only says like really dumb cow puns, and everyone gets pissed off because it's like, now's not the time. Our daughter just died. Please shut up and take that thing off. It's dumb. So he gets a little bit sad, and then he goes home, and something happens at home that upsets him, or something. Because I don't know what that joke is or that sketch is like, but the wife like, you're stupid because you wear this cow costume all the time, and you only talking cow puns. You're a waste of a human life. And at the end, he's like, I'm gonna kill myself, but I don't know if I can go through with it. So I'm calling the suicide hotline, but it's actually just a phone sex line because he got it he typed it in wrong on Google. And this phone sex operator has to like, first she's like trying to do her job, and then she realizes like, oh, he's like serious. I need to do something. A well-off man is suddenly attacked by alternate versions of himself, wishing to assume his life. That one's kind of just like simple like action. I didn't really have much sauce on that one. And then a small community becomes entranced and turn on each other when a beached whale washes ashore. I don't know, something like the whale holds the secret to life's questions, or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
How do I? There we go.
All right. Very good. Very good.
I think we got some cool ideas here.
We do. Way to make me feel inadequate with all of your. You have a lot of ideas. No, I'm
This is just a list I've been compiling for the past few months.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I'm messing around. Cool. Well, since it's been a while, we probably should start with either a sketch or a short film.
I like a sketch. I think a sketch is kind of fun.
Well, what of the ideas, what are your favorites?
I think either the Shark Tank or the analog horror about having to pee, and then the monster wants to drink your pee.
I think we're gonna do that one because that's gold.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I mean, I did suggest it.
What a banger of a first episode here.
What a banger!
Oh,
I mean, if this doesn't do numbers, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Oh no.
Now, I've figured this thing out. Hold on. On Final Draft, you can do. Where is it? Hold on. No.
Which Final Draft?
I know how to do it.
Because there is a new one that
I know how to do it.
I don't have.
What?
Which Final Draft though? Because there is a new one that came out that I don't have.
Oh, it's Final Draft 12.
Oh, I think I.
Yeah, that's the one from like 2022 or something like that.
Yeah, it's the one I think.
Man, I figured out that you could do like collaboration mode. and then like you can literally like
I've
work
seen
on
it.
the same file at the same time. But I forgot how to do it.
I've seen. No, I thought I found it. I've seen it before. I've just never had the opportunity. Wait, hold on. This would be huge. Is it home?
It's like you open
Nope.
Final Draft.
Whoa. Like. Oh, collaboration. Oh, wait. I found it. It's in the top right.
Top right.
You see? Like if you see, I guess you would make a new script.
Yes.
Oh my god. That's so cool. Oh, ooh, okay, that's how I joined you. Sorry, I got really excited.
I'm still trying to figure out how to make it.
Oh my god. Should I share my screen so you can...
I'm so...
Did you find it? You found it.
Yes!
Oh my god, it's happening.
Initiating collaboration.
Okay.
I am now hosting a session.
What's your session ID?
The session ID is coming to you. Boom.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna type all that out. That's too much for me to type out. It's not, but it's... Could not connect. Wait.
Host and guests are on different versions of Final Draft. What? Does it mean that I have to update my Final Draft? I think that does.
Well, I wonder if it's me that has to update.
No, it's literally me. I haven't installed an update in ages.
Okay. Okay, well yeah, take some time and
We're going. We're going.
let's update.
We're going.
Mm-hmm.
It's still going. Boom.
Okay. Well, while you set that up, let's so that we continue talking, so that there's no white noise. I think that's the right term.
That's the right term.
So this is a sketch. So there's probably not a page like max min. Oh, hold on. I received it. Because normally a short film, well, not normally, but in a lot of cases I see, oh, it's working. I see about 12 pages for a short film.
For a short film, yeah.
That depends on the story, obviously.
When I usually think about it, when I think about a sketch, like 5 is the sweet spot.
That's what I was imagining, especially for one as
5
kind
pages
of ridiculous as this.
Yeah. You get in and get out. You don't want to overstay your.
I'm gonna just
your
test.
welcome.
I'm gonna just test this. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Okay. This is really cool. I didn't know we could. Okay.
I know, it's cool.
So, oh, my smart type is still there. Well, it's interior. It's gotta
Right.
be. Oh, hang on. There's a lag thing going on. Interior. Oh. Okay, there.
Okay.
Interior. Should we do a beat board?
We can.
Let's do that. Here, just put your idea, like the idea you wrote down in this first one.
Yes.
Should we do like a beat per page and then figure out the little beats during writing?
Why didn't it taste like that? Yeah. Definitely like 1 beat per page, pretty much.
If that. I mean, sketches have very few major beats a lot of the time, in my experience. Did you put it in there? Is it not working?
trying to type it.
Oh.
There we go.
It hasn't updated yet. It's not. You might have to like click off of it to save it. I don't know. There it goes.
You see it now?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you just have to click off it and it pops up.
Okay. All right. Well then, let's start. What's our goal? Here. Let's say. Let's say 3 beats, 3 major beats, and if we come up with more, then we come up with more. Let's start there. Okay, so.
Well, it's basically just Act 1, Act 2,
yeah,
Act 3.
Pretty much.
What's the setup? What's the best possible meat of the bit? How do we end it with a solid button?
I'm gonna add another box. Let's figure out our character.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I'm trying to move the... There we go. Okay. Is this a man or a woman? Let's just get the basics done. It really doesn't matter to... Well...
I think a man.
Yeah, no, it does matter to this particular
man.
story. Yeah, man, I agree. Just because it's very different depending on the gender here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a man. I don't think race matters in this one. He probably
won't
works
specify.
hard though. I imagine he works hard. That gives him some frustration. Because he's getting home and he has to pee real bad, but he doesn't want to get attacked by this monster. So
I imagine he has like.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine he has like insomnia or something. Like it's hard for him to sleep as it is, and just the added frustration of having to pee. Like he's desperate. He's desperate for just an ounce of sleep. He's a hard worker. He works super long shifts at a very manual labor intensive place, like a construction job or something. And the only time of respite he has is when he's in his bed about to go to sleep. And the urge to pee is like the worst thing in his life he can possibly think of.
What's his name? What popped into my head was Stanley, and I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Stanley? I don't mind Stanley.
You
Stanley or
Stanley?
Derek. Or Stanley or like something.
I'm envisioning the monster
really
just like,
dumb.
Pee in my mouth, Stanley. I'm just like...
Yeah. But it's Stanley.
I like Stanley. We can change it later, but...
No, I like it.
Alright, so I've just got kind of super brief thing in our character box. So is it... Let's see. So, in my mind, what we could do is, if it's the weekend, he comes home, he's exhausted. He's very tired. And depending on the person, if you're tired enough, you won't even shower after work. You'll just go straight to bed. And you know what? I'll shower tomorrow. Now, if you have work tomorrow, depending on if you're a morning person, evening person, then you kind of have to do one or the other then. But I don't know. I almost imagine it would be kind of interesting to just see him exhausted. Maybe he's got dirt on his face. He comes in, he lays down. But I don't know if we want to start with him getting into bed.
I think it's like almost like a the framing device of the story. In my head, it was like an infomercial for other people to try out this solution that worked, in quotes, so well for Stanley.
Oh, so then okay, so he looks perfect then, which is really funny to me. Okay, so, but
it's not like
he's pretending to be tired.
It's not
an actor. If it's an infomercial.
I don't think he even is an actor. I think like the framing device of the story makes it look like an infomercial, like to these like analog horror shorts that you'll see on YouTube, something stupid like that. And it's just like, watch how it worked for our friend Stanley, and then we cut to security footage from within his house.
Okay.
And yeah.
So, all right. Well, maybe he just like walks in, gets in bed. Is he in sleeping clothes, or maybe?
I think he's in his work clothes. He just plops on the bed.
Plops on the bed. All right. Well, let's. Do you want to add beat 1 then? Yeah. I mean, shuts his eyes. Now, does the monster wake him up, or does his need to pee wake him up?
I think his need to pee needs to be apparent.
Mm-hmm. He has to almost like try to go to sleep first. So let's see, he would lay down. Maybe he closes his eyes for a few beats, like different shots, getting, he's sleeping. And then his eyes pop open. He's like, damn, I should have gone to the restroom before I lay down. But then what stops him from just getting up and getting attacked? So that's where the monster has to come in.
Yes.
So, I like squirming around. That's good. So, well, I think
now
the
monster
start of
needs
beat
to appear.
2, Stanley. I'm gonna say suddenly needs to pee. I misspelled suddenly. Hold on. Okay.
That's okay. It's okay.
Oh. I can't get rid of it. Hold on.
Hold on.
I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. So he suddenly needs to pee. The monster's gonna stop him.
Yes.
How do we show him needing to pee, though? That's not something I ever thought I'd have to say. Because it would kind of be lame if he just sits up and is like, damn, I need to pee.
Yeah.
That might be. That's a problem to worry about while we're writing, though, I guess. So maybe we just... So the monster... What kind of monster is he? Does he have, like, tentacles? Or he's just like a shadow monster kind of thing? Or...
I kind of pictured it was like a shadow monster with long claws,
yeah,
or something. Yeah, he's basically just like a big silhouette in the corner of the room.
Shadow furry claw, like humanoid thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not like werewolf, but like more human, I guess.
Like Slender Man.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Slender Man.
I feel like it's too much to have the monster grab him, because at that point the monster already has too much power. The monster has to, in my mind, he has to step off the bed before the monster can get him.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So he probably just talks. He probably is just like, he could be the one that's like, need to pee, Stanley. He's the one that lets the audience know.
I can feel your urge.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so
allow me to help.
We're gonna write this and we're gonna be like, what the fuck are we doing with our lives?
That's just me every time I write. I don't know. What's new?
We should shoot this someday.
All of the sketches we've ever written.
All of them, dude.
All of them.
Go ahead and label that. Okay. So then, here I'll let me finish this out. So, the monster reveals itself. Noticing the man's need to urinate. Say urinate, which is
Yes.
great. We might need a fourth beat, honestly, because I think beat 3 is beat 3 might be the monster being like, go in my mouth, you know?
Yeah.
That's significant enough information that it might need its own beat.
I almost feel like, yeah, the monster asks Stanley to pee in its mouth. Stanley is perturbed. That's almost like in itself a beat. Then we have beat 4 is an escalation of the horror element. The monster, almost in a way, the monster pitches a hissy fit because Stanley was weirded out, and the monster is like, "Oh, come on!" And then beat 5, we need somehow to end it.
It would be funny if he did like an actual scary like wailing like roar kind of thing, but then Stanley's just like, what is wrong with you? Like what? Like. Yeah, I agree with beat 4. Beat 5 is us deciding whether or not he does it. At least in my mind. Ooh,
It said the monster roars, things start flying around the room, the TV flickers, but Stanley keeps refusing.
Yeah.
It's escalating the tension.
Yeah.
Then beat 5. I have a couple.
Okay. Like alternate
I have like
beat
2.
5? Okay. Because this is how it ends essentially.
Stanley gets so scared that he pisses himself. The monster is disappointed and then leaves.
That's a good idea.
It's almost like anticlimactic.
Yeah.
In a way.
It's like, damn it. The other one in my mind is he just does it. he just unzips and just goes.
Okay, yeah. Alternate beat number 5. Too tired to deal with this monster, eventually agrees. He turns his security cams off to hide his shame. Then the other beat that I had.
Okay.
Don't ask me that. Hold on.
There's a third option.
Oh, hello?
Hello? What happened?
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. It wouldn't let me edit the box I was editing.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's probably because I was changing labels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll change it.
Okay. The one place I'm organized is the beat board. Okay, I'm very curious because I don't see the third option.
This one's written very long.
Okay.
Because the first half of this beat would fold into the fourth beat.
Okay. I might have a fourth option depending on what you say.
Here we go. The monster starts playing with the water pipes to taunt Stanley. Water begins to erupt, filling the room. However, it backfires on the monster. Now he has to pee. An even larger monster makes himself known.
Huh.
Almost like
That's
now
pretty
the monster
good.
has to pee. He's getting a taste of his own medicine.
Okay, let me do my, because I've come up with a fourth option.
Oh, I like options.
Hold on. I love how this is somehow a product for something, like an advertise, like an infomercial for a product for something.
Yeah, and kind of in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna get into that. It doesn't seem like, but it is really funny to me.
I think that's like the opening and the closing sequence of the sketch, or like the framing device, if you will.
Wow, this might be too. I've got the start of a good thing, but it might be too out of character. Well, actually, no, because we haven't really established whether he gets scared or not. So,
Right.
The man. Almost got it. Walks. Okay. The monster's wife comes out and yells at the monster for harassing the man. The man relates to the monster having relationship problems. They reconcile and the man walks to the restroom.
That is quite a curveball.
Yeah, it's between 2, 3, and 4 for me. I just don't know which one. I feel like option 2 is too obvious, honestly. Because as much as I like that idea, and I think it would be really funny, it's a bit on the nose. And I feel like even option 1, it's like it's kind of in that same realm. It's less in that realm, but it's a little bit. So I think 3 and 4, one of those.
What we could do is write one way, and then like copy the document, and then write the other option as an ending. Okay. And then we can kind of decide which one we like better.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do. Wait. What are you? Oh wait. Hold on. What are you doing? Oh,
I was adding the piss monster character.
That's a good point. Yeah. I think option 4 might be too much of a curveball. It may not land as much. So I think my favorite's option 3. I think, but I don't know.
I do think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're all funny.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well let's get into it then. Yeah, this whole meeting, we'll have to just create. Well, this might be just a longer meeting.
Yeah. I mean, it's the pilot.
Yes. The pilot's always.
We're diving into the the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Well, we've also never done a beat sheet before. Okay, so we're in Stanley's bedroom for sure. Yeah. Midnight. That's a good time. So he's like oh here. He's slumped over.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Change target script length. I'm going to change it to, I'm going to say 5, but if we go longer, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I said, trying to set the scene a bit. Cramped studio apartment, everything right on top of each other. Furniture is not even, is just unpacked boxes. The mattress doesn't even have a frame.
So this is
just on the floor.
Yeah, so this is like 2 rooms. One's a bathroom and then the rest of the apartment, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's perfect. Although, okay, so I have a problem. Where's the monster supposed to be if the mattress is on the floor? Because theoretically, he is a physical entity. He's got like a wire frame. Like he's got like a really busted mattress frame. I don't know, why am I laughing at that? That's just unfortunate. That's just, some people deal with that, and you know,
really sad. Yeah,
it's really sad. Yeah. Okay. Wireframe barely hanging on. Yeah.
All right. Now.
Okay.
Stanley comes into the picture.
Yeah. So Stanley. Here, let me, because I want to participate.
Yeah. Here, I'll set the scene a bit more while you do that.
Yeah. Slumped over as he walks. Car. He sets, let's say he sets his wallet down. Hang on, it's getting dark. Okay. Okay. I always forget that we do this at like right around sunset.
Yeah.
In my brain, the kitchen is at the entryway.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like it. Well, it's all one room though, so it's like, so he sets his wallet down on the.
It's basically like, yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can get some studio apartment photos.
Yeah.
So we can get an idea of what it looks like.
Sets his wallet. Enters comma. Does he have a backpack? He probably has a backpack. Maybe he doesn't. All of his stuff is just kind of just all over the place. He's not organized.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Very quickly. This is obviously a bit fancier than a studio apartment, but just like kind of all in, just like jumbled up in one little space.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe there's just like a wall separating the kitchen from the bed, and the dining room is just like right next to the bed. Like this, you know.
Yeah.
Like the bed's over here, the kitchen, like right over here. There's like some desk space with like a TV or something.
Yeah.
Like it's all on top of each other.
Gotcha. Yeah. In my mind, he doesn't have a kitchen table, or the stuff is covering it. Either way. So
Right.
I'm gonna use kitchen counter as like he's holding. Like he has his wallet. He sets his wallet down. Maybe his phone, but I mean that's.
Are we sharing the script page? Can people see this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm recording the whole monitor. See, even
Yes.
this right here is getting recorded right here. This
Nice.
whole,
Okay.
yeah. And if it doesn't
That would
work,
have been unfortunate.
then I'm gonna be really upset. But I'm sure it's working. I've got 2 recording logos over here. They're right here. But yes, and I'm probably still gonna have to work out some kinks with it. But he says, well, on the kitchen counter, he's going straight to bed.
Yeah, he's
as he walks. How did an N get in front of my typing? That's crazy. Oh, thank you for correcting me.
there we go.
Yeah. You can tell who the writing major is.
It's fine. I like to tidy it up a bit.
Yeah, no. Yes. Wait, what is happening? What just happened? Dude, there's an N right here. Dude! No. There's an N after the period.
No, I swear there's not an N.
I'm not crazy. I have the footage. It's right here. I can select it. Okay, fine, whatever. Shut up.
Okay.
Cole, you have schizophrenia. Just it's bothering me. Toss and turn. Yeah. Wow, we've already hit beat 2. But there's gonna be a lot of dialogue that we haven't gotten into yet.
Right.
The sheets are getting jumbled up. Because once we get into dialogue, we're gonna hit page 5 pretty easily, I think. So hold on.
Referring back to the beat sheet.
That's a good idea.
Beat 1. Flops on the bed. He shuts his eyes. We need to.
Oh yeah, so we need to get the. Yes, so the attempt of going to sleep needs to be in there.
Yeah.
I don't want. I'm afraid to type over you, and it seems like you're typing, but I can't tell.
I haven't typed anything.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna put my hands away for a second.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
No more mysterious ends popping up, hopefully.
Oh, it's still there. Like, this says Stan for me right now. This right here, it says Stan, okay? I don't know. He shuts his eyes. He shuts his eyes. And this is not right. Lies peacefully. You're gonna make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. Don't. I'm misspelling so many things.
I really hope that's spelled correctly. That would have been better if you spelled it correctly.
Couple beats, probably.
Mm-hmm.
A couple beats. Do we have them like? Because people struggle to fall asleep differently. Some people keep their eyes shut. Some people will like open their eyes again and like kind of rearrange themselves. Mm-hmm. Some people will just keep their eyes shut and rearrange themselves. But everybody kind of goes about it differently, right?
Right. I think we can say Stanley
he just like
is the kind of guy.
And turns.
This will need to get moved back after this, probably.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, that works a lot better. Oh, I thought you got rid of the N. I was so proud. So I think the only thing. Okay. Can we go back to the beat board?
Back to the beat board.
I think we're at, unless we want to keep going with him struggling to sleep, but I think
we're
there. So
we're here.
I think he opens his eyes, and then the problem with the end of beat 2 and beat 3 is that they're almost the same beat.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's go back.
There needs to be a few brief exchanges of dialogue before the monster makes his intentions completely known. We need to have
yes. Okay.
Not like a quarter of a page or so where we live in the promise of the premise where it's just the monster proposing a solution to this problem.
Stanley, lets out a big. You're gonna hate my, because I never fix my grammar or spelling right away. I always go back through.
It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll just do that at the end.
A big sigh. Well, not period. And opens his eyes. I think that's pretty much all. That's all I would do anyway. I thought I briefly for like half a second was like ball fists, but like that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, why did you put that period there? No.
Because there was no period.
No. Wait, the N is capital now. Wait, what? Wait.
Did you put a period? Are you seeing a period that I'm not seeing?
There's a period and a capital.
If I delete this, is there a period for you?
Well, so it's now below that whole line.
What are you talking?
You know what? When we finish this, when we're like done with the meeting, I'm gonna stop recording and then record again to show you how I'm not crazy.
I'm just gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna understand.
Okay.
I'm putting this period back because it's supposed to be there.
Yes, it's supposed to be there. It's lowercase now. Sorry. Okay. Dude. Okay.
Imagine he's like, you urge.
Yeah. It's in like a really like a Venom voice. At least I imagine. Yeah. It's really like serious. Like you think it's gonna be like a scary thing, and it doesn't turn into like it's. That's so great.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna add. Wait, I don't want to step on you.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Just to give some extra tension. Monster claws. Scratches, I think is better. Scratches at wood floor, probably. At the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say the floor. It doesn't really matter. At the floor. I mean, yeah, that sounds there. It's a slow drag with its claws.
Oops.
As the
Here.
Oh, Oh, wait.
I was trying to go over here.
As close as the. This is a terrible, like, but like it I think it's a good moment to really establish the monster as the boards. Splinter with scratch marks? Splinter with marks? I don't know. That's probably good enough. I like that. Maybe the flashlight is working on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the claw marks.
Ooh, yeah. We don't see. Maybe the hand like disappears underneath. Like as we maybe. Well, no, because we want it to be a shadow monster though. So I don't know if we want to reveal the monster itself, or do we care?
So it's almost like you can't really see him, but you can kind of see like just one part. But it's just like he is the shadow in a sense.
Okay, so wait, so the phone would be looking under the bed, I guess, at that angle.
Yeah, so like he pulls it up and like
Gotcha. Okay.
aims it down.
Okay.
I should probably make that more clear since we don't really know, I think, that the monster is scratching from underneath the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Maybe...
let me edit my little section here. Or do you... Oh, you got it. Okay.
No, you got it.
Well, no, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I just don't want the N and period to move. It's at the end, and I'm able to manage. Actually, you know what? Can I just don't mind me there? Because now it's on the next line, and it's like it's not even there for me. Even though it's definitely.
So if I wait. What if I just?
Dude,
does it go away?
No. You actually gave.
Now it's on a new line.
You deleted that period after shadows and gave it a new one.
Yes, trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, no. Now it's on a new line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now if I hit, I wonder if I hit. Can I hit enter again? I can't. Okay. Well, it's fine.
Yeah, it's out of the way. We just have to write on the previous line. Okay. So claws appear from underneath the bed. It's a slow drag as the boards splinter. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a great start. I like this.
Then I need to add a character line.
Yes.
Does that move the N?
Yes, it moved it down, so it's good.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, Stanley reacts.
I think we have to have. I mean, it's a bit general to have him just say like, "What the hell?" Like.
Yeah, because I want to avoid like
who's
who's there, like something like that.
Yeah.
I almost wonder
you
if
have to
it
have.
would be funny to just have high pitched scream. He has a full beard, and he's just. I think that could be funny, but I mean, I don't know. I do for sure think we should avoid the stereotypical,
Yeah,
kind of thing. Said like true film students. We're gonna be original.
Yes. So what does he say instead? I kind of like high-pitched squealing, but I feel like that may be a bit too much to begin the conversation.
Yeah, it's also a very heavy genre switch, which we do need to do, but I don't think that's the way to do it.
The genre switch is when the monster's like pee in my mouth.
I agree.
Stanley needs to say.
That's tough.
I almost think he needs, in some form or fashion, he needs to follow up on the original claim. You urge Stanley needs to say, in some more elegant fashion, I don't urge for anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I almost wonder if it would be like, I urge question mark. Like he's just confused by the statement, rather than asking about.
Something like that.
He's scared, so yeah, that works. His little tremble there, I like that.
So it's not just him repeating the line.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of adds on.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have that.
Okay.
The monster did respond.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's funny because I know what he means, but the audience won't.
I think that's fun for to toy the line at this point.
Uh-huh.
Until he's like, what?
Maybe that might be too much. Because my first thought was like Stanley's like, release what? Or not? No. What did I just? My brain said something and I said something else. So.
I hate when that happens.
No. What the hell is happening? But he's not like, he's less scared and more confused. It's like a confused scare. That was my thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. We are still avoiding the what the hell, who's there kind of stuff. So I don't know.
Right.
At this point, we're just transitioning into the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, is his phone still down there?
Yeah, right now.
Okay, well, here's an idea. Wait, what just happened? No, I need the end to move. No, this isn't fair. Okay, got it. The monster, swipes at the phone, and Stan. I keep wanting to say the man because I haven't fully adjusted yet. Stanley. He could drop his phone. I don't.
Imagine he's like.
That would add though. Oh, I need to put a
Here.
space. Okay.
I'll try.
Ooh, yes. Oh yeah, he's still like upside down. Like he's almost off.
Yeah, he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't really see it from our perspective, but when we cut back to the security footage, like as soon as the monster swipes, he's like almost like falls off the bed.
Okay, well so then in my line, I'm gonna just say that Stanley nearly.
Or hold on.
Oh.
When we cut back to this angle, where we can see it.
Okay, hang on, let me. Oh. Wait, did it just delete everything you did there?
No.
Security footage is still there?
Yeah. Hello? Can you not see it? Can you see it now?
Oh no. Let me leave the final draft. Oh wait, hold on.
I just cut and pasted it again.
My final draft just crashed.
Okay.
It's about
sure.
time. That's fine. Okay, hold on. It's gonna make me. I want the next final draft at some point. when I have money.
That would be really nice.
It would be really nice. Hang on. Am I going back?
It does say Cole James was disconnected from the session. How
Yeah,
sad.
I'm guessing my internet's
What's
acting up.
allow? Ooh.
Okay, so get rid of that.
Are you here?
I am here. Hang on, I have to fix my windows back again. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh wow, the end's gone. Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow, wow. It just looks better. The whole thing just looks so much better. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah, the floosh wasn't there. The static wasn't there. Okay, yeah, this is better. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now he's firmly reacted
Yep.
to the monster. I think now Stanley probably needs to say something to prompt the monster to be more
Yeah.
specific.
Well, the last thing the monster said was release.
Yes.
So it needs to be in relation to that line, I think. So, hang on, let me get my fidgeting device to help me think. It's not here. Okay.
No.
it's probably in my bag. That's okay. I mean, the simple answer is release what, but I don't want to do that. But I mean, it's also like we can't avoid everything.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Mm-hmm. Is there a way to share the idea so I can help you? Or oh, you got it. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Hold on. Something like that, where he's almost like turning his fear into a threat. And then the monster's like, no, I know it's your pee, or something like that.
Yeah, I know. I like that. My brain autocorrects your to yo, but yeah, I do like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Now I feel like this is where the monster responds. I think.
Time, yeah. Ooh, yes, an evil laugh. Love that.
Here, you can say. What should the monster say?
Let's see. What if he spoke in old world English? That would be really funny. He's like dying and like all that. Tis thine. Although we haven't had him talking like that the whole time, so but I don't know. That's maybe just for that line.
Or maybe,
You can change it if because I'm not sure I like that.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Stanley needs to physically react.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're on the right track. He's giving me one of these.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. We can change it back.
Oh.
Hang on. Wait, you're in Asian. I can smell it.
Yeah.
I know we just said sense it, but I feel like smell's different enough. Wait, hang on. He gets like really uncomfortably specific. I'm glad we made Stanley a man, because I don't think we would have gotten away with it the other way. I really don't. Oh, okay. I just got to the sniffing. I was rereading what I wrote. Oh, that's staying in there. Yes.
Yeah, that has to stay in there. What does the monster say?
Hold on. I'm still processing what I've. Okay. Well, I almost said I need to feast, but I don't. It's not like he's eating it. He's drinking it. God, I just thought of a line that I don't think we can use, but it would be funny.
What?
I want to use your dick like a straw.
That definitely changes the tone of it.
Yeah, I know. Because, like, you know what I mean, but it could definitely be interpreted as something very, very different.
We'll see if that can.
I don't think we can use that, dude.
I don't think we can use that. Okay, I have it. Okay, let's refer back to the beat board.
That's a good idea. We haven't looked back.
Past beat 2. No, actually, we're pretty much on beat 3. We just need to. Stanley. I'm thinking Stanley.
He needs to argue.
Yeah, not even fight back. I feel like Stanley needs to react. My idea was that since the monster lives under the bed, Stanley's first reaction would be to jump away from the bed onto another piece of furniture that gives him a bit of distance.
Okay.
Or he's trying to find something to like lure the monster off of the bed or out from under the bed.
Okay. I could see that.
And then when we get to the part later on in the story where like things are flying around and he's trying not to like, it's literally like floor is lava.
Okay, so maybe he jumps to the couch that's like in the center of the apartment or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine his bed's in like a corner somewhere.
I kind of want to change camera angle, but I'm not really sure. We have the security footage. I imagine it's just like in like the top corner of the room.
Yeah.
What's another thing that can produce video within someone's house? That might just be going on a loop.
He could have a laptop, but I mean that's kind of like if it's open, then you could cut to that. But I mean like, part of me is the writer in me that isn't going to at least make this anytime soon is saying let the director and DP worry about that. But
yeah. I'm just thinking from my perspective.
Yeah.
I guess that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, though. Maybe, I mean, there's nothing saying he can't have multiple security cameras.
Yeah.
I just don't see a story reason to
Yeah.
swap.
Let's see.
Scrambles over to the couch. Of course, the monster has to react to that in some way.
We already had him clawing from underneath the bed.
If he's a shadow monster, what if we like he follows him on a coffee table or not?
What do you mean?
Well, here's what I'm picturing. The monster follows him. He like is a shadow on the floor, and he's like just a blob, and he like quickly moves from shadow to shadow to get underneath the couch. That's what I'm
like that.
picturing, but I also don't know if that works with the logic that we've kind of established, which we haven't actually established any logic, I guess. So I guess it would work, but we know he's capable of scratching the floor, so I just wasn't sure if that would work.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does. Of course, we've already transitioned to comedy. So
right.
We don't want to genre swap back by accident.
Well, I feel like we've already established the horror milieu, and we can just keep it, but definitely the jokes are the more emphasis. I think it would be jarring if we completely drop all of the horror elements.
You're right. So we need to keep our feet dipped in it. Yeah. Okay. So then let's. All right. Let me. The monster becomes a. I'm gonna just say like shadow blob.
Right.
On the floor and quickly traverses. Traverses, bouncing from shadow to shadow to get to under the couch.
Nice.
Yeah. Is Stanley brave enough to just cut him off right there?
Do we need to say it for the audience to understand? And if so, is it like, let me assist? Let me, like you said, let me feast.
We could.
Or should Stanley cut him off?
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. Stanley's scared, and I'm not sure a scared person would cut him off. Well, although if it's angry scared I could see, because angry scared's like, I'm gonna fight you.
I feel like we've already established Stanley as an angry scared.
So yeah, I think he cuts him off then, because he's angry scared. So I think we yeah. What about like, here, let me insert it in here.
Let's see.
How would you spell
like I don't. Here, let me see. ugh.
Yeah,
That?
yeah. So we do that, and then what the fuck? Stop it.
Is the monster?
Well,
How does the monster react?
so-
Let's see.
that's what I initially came up with. And it's like Stanley's like, yeah, I know what you meant. Like it's something like that. So it's
He's
just like,
doubling down.
so
Oops, wrong way. There we go.
oh wait, what just happened?
Did you just say?
Wait, oh, hang on. I wanna wait. What is going on?
I want to driss.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it's doing. What's happening? Dude, the share thing is buggy. It's deleting the wrong way. Stop! Oh,
I mean,
you know
I
what
knew it
it's
wouldn't be
done?
perfect.
It's giving me invisible letters again.
My God.
That's what's happening. Okay. Actually, you know what? This is a ... moment too.
Yeah.
And then
He's a very ... type of guy.
Oh my god. Please. Alright, hang on. I'm creating an extra. There we go. Okay. Just like. I know.
Yeah.
That's
like,
and that's the end of my idea. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I like that too.
I almost feel like it's that.
Yeah. Well, he has to say no. That he has to like argue a little bit here. The all caps
Yes.
is crazy. Wait, did you delete that, or is it still there?
I didn't. I deleted that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I feel like just the one time is good. And then if he asks again, he can be like, "Let me drink your piss."
Yeah.
And Stanley's like, "No." But I think Stanley needs to do something physically. Like, I don't know. Can he grab something and kind of like stab underneath the bed
There's stuff
or the couch now?
Wait, hang on. Let me.
What can he grab?
Hang on, I need to scroll up. Everything is right on top of each other. Some furniture is just unpacked boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just stuff everywhere.
There's just stuff.
So yeah, why not? Yeah, he can. Maybe there's like a box with stuff. Like maybe some boxes are half unpacked. He can just grab.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Stanley, you must.
Then it's like,
If he has to pee at some point, he's probably gonna do like a hold his crotch like dance thing.
yeah.
Stanley does a little dance.
he needs to ask again. It's like there's like a moment of silence. He's like, you heard me, right?
Yeah.
You didn't say anything. And so then obviously Stanley's like taking the stuff and starts throwing it at him.
Yeah.
Saying like, no. And then the monster's like, but you must.
Yeah.
So now we're effectively in pretty much like beat 4. Where
just before, yeah, because we need to get the monster's anger here.
Yeah. So Stanley needs to amp it up. So maybe he says, "Oh, I'm over here." Maybe he says something. I don't know what.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna cut us off in 30 minutes, and we'll have to pick it up next time.
Deal. Or we can speed run this.
I think we can. Stanley, you must.
Okay.
So, well, he's obviously no. It's just how does he say it? Well, has he said no yet? No, he hasn't.
No, he's not said no at all.
Honestly, here's what I'm just tempted. Oh wait.
Yeah, the monster dialogue.
I'm up there. I didn't know that. That's what I'm tempted to do right there. Is he's just in disbelief.
Yeah.
I see your cogs turning. If you have something better.
No, I'm thinking of what happens next.
Oh, I see. That's how I would react, honestly. I mean, it's a crazy thing. I think we start.
Yeah.
May I continue?
Please, by all means.
Nope, that's not how you spell that. Deafening. Is it a roar or a screech? Because I can imagine both.
Screech. I think it's like really high pitched.
Yeah. More like a ghost than a. Yeah. Okay. That's still not right. There we go. Deafening screech. Or no, that's probably a sentence. The couch begins to rumble, and it's boxes. Where's the couch in relation to the kitchen? Because I could also see like pots, pans flying everywhere.
I mean, very, very nearby. I feel like it's in the vicinity.
Yeah. Well, I can just say and objects from around the apartment, like boxes, drawers, even drawers, pots, and pans. Yeah. You're good at making scripts look nice. Of course, I have an invisible.
I'll go back in after we.
Period P.
After we're done, I'll go in and.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys.
And also, you have the floating ends and stuff, so.
I have. Sorry.
No,
say.
I'm saying also your script has floating ends and things.
Oh yeah.
So.
Right now it's period, P, backwards your, K and I. All spaced out. You gotta believe me.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
So we're like beat 4.
I forgot the TV.
Yeah, TV. We can have that.
Oh, and I didn't have Stanley. Well, I hadn't gotten there yet, honestly. But yeah, the TV needs to, because I like that detail.
What is it playing?
I wonder if it would be more, like, better to just have it do static.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh no. Yeah.
Then
Waterfall. Rain.
hold on. Not waterfall yet.
Not
Because I have a joke for that.
Gotcha.
I have a joke for that.
No, yeah,
So rain.
You're cooking. Go ahead.
Rain.
Rain.
Something. What would you show on TV that would like?
You could do like a
maybe have
Discovery
rain.
Channel thing in a rainforest.
Or, hold on now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not in. Okay.
Ooh.
The song. So it's literally just singing waterfall.
That is so stupid. Hell yeah.
Now there's like context for why all the water stuff is happening. Because the monster is basically willing this to happen.
Yeah. Let's see. I think. Hang on.
We need. Let's see.
Oh.
Stanley keeps refusing. He
Yeah.
needs to
I was gonna
react accordingly.
I was gonna do something.
Go for it. I'm watching.
Hang on. The invisible letters are preventing me from. Okay. No, not the monster. I don't want the monster. Stanley. Everything's flying around. I lost it. Hold on. I'll get it back. Don't fire me. I'll get it back, bro.
Okay.
And then the monster follows up with, I don't know why, but I think this is funny. Submit. No, the other. Okay, there.
Yeah, I like it.
Although I do think.
At first, I thought you were typing some bitch. That's kind of funny, but not something the monster would say. But that's really funny too.
Dude, I wouldn't be mad at that right there.
I like submit. I like submit. That fits the vibe, but some bitch is pretty funny too.
Some bitch completely destroys the entire tone. We should have him say that at the end, depending on our ending.
That's something the actors can ad lib on the day. And something for us to have.
Because I think he should have a physical reaction to Stanley. Like crouches down fetal and covers his head.
Yeah, definitely.
My autocorrect is trying to Grammarly is trying to autocorrect fetal to the fetus. I just thought that was important for you to know.
That's great.
You're just like, shut up, bro.
No.
Yes. I don't remember all of this option, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I like it. Can I see the beat board?
So,
real quick?
Yeah.
Because this is option 3. So,
yeah, option 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is gonna work. This is, yes, okay. So, I mean, what if everything just stops?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everything goes literally from 100 to 0 in less than a second. And then I think it would be funny if the monster's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Can we have him at the very end before he leaves say, submit? It's like,
yeah, in the same voice as submit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit initially is so funny though.
I'm trying to think of like, he needs to say something that kind of fits his vibe, and then he's just like, fuck, shit.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
Yeah. I like aw shit better. I really do. I really
yeah, I like,
yeah.
yeah. I think it's honestly just,
Because he's still like roaring until everything stops, and at the same time he says that. What if it's just I kind of need to pee, and then
or.
uh-huh.
Hold on.
Yep, go for it. I like it. The only problem is he's lived under this dude's bed. That's my only issue.
I don't think he's lived here for very long.
Okay. All right, fine. Yeah, that works.
I don't know. I mean, also he lives under the bed. It's not like he gets out.
True.
And knows where everything is.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Or
Okay. I've had a thought. The monster's just like, son bitch. But Stanley points to where the bathroom is, and then Stanley goes outside, and it's an apartment, so he can just pee off the balcony. And that's how we end.
I'm still thinking like.
I might have forgotten part of the beat. I don't know. I don't know. Are you gonna switch back to option 4?
No, this is still option 3.
Is this still option 3? Okay. You're merging 2 options. This is brilliant.
I swear I'm not.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, okay, I forgot. This is where you put some bitch. Yes.
And then there we go.
Mm-hmm. So for me, end period P space RUOY space KNI. This is pretty good. I like this.
It's 4 pages too, so it's even tighter than we were wanting.
Yeah, 4. I mean,
and then we can go back and spruce it up, make it read a bit better, and then maybe kind of fix some of the pacing if there's any issues with the pacing. But I think overall, pretty solid.
That's a pretty solid first draft.
Definitely.
And there's nothing saying like in future episodes we couldn't bring like a guest on.
Go back.
But we could bring a guest on and get feedback, whether that's a writer or a general audience or a filmmaker, anybody. That's man.
Yeah, I think it would be silly if we have like a recurring segment of like we bring producers or directors to read our stuff and then get immediate feedback.
Yes, dude.
And then they're like, will I use this or will I not?
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. All right.
I think overall, a very solid first episode. Some kinks to iron out. But we're doing it.
And I'll know more after post-production too, but which shouldn't be terrible. But every screenplay needs a title, so let's do the title page.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, title page. Hello? Let me open the title page.
We may not be able to do that together.
Oh, it's not gonna let me.
Okay.
Or hold on, I'm gonna end the collaboration.
Yeah, end the collaboration and just
end the collaboration.
Stream it to me.
I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me share final draft, please. There we go.
Ah, there we go.
Title page. Okay. What are we calling it?
first thing to enter my brain. I don't think it's good, but there's the term midnight snack, so midnight piss.
I honestly just like midnight snack. I kind of just like it like that.
Oh, okay. I can't see the title page. Oh no. I see the script.
What? You can't see the title
I
page?
can't see the title page. Brayden, what is the title?
Hold on. I can see it. I guess it won't let me share the, or maybe I gotta
Might be a separate.
I gotta
window.
stop sharing this and then share this. There we
There
go.
it is. Oh. Yes. That was close. Good save.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight snack. Boom.
Midnight snack is crazy with what the plot is. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I know we joked. Hang on. It's wanting me to. Oh, I can save my own copy from our collaboration. Ooh, I'm gonna do
sick.
that.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
do that actually. Hang on. Give me like 2 seconds. Midnight snack. Good. Now we both have a copy. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay. I know we joked about it in the planning, but do we want to include us creating this Google account?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a few minutes here.
Yes. I am gonna have you. Do it because I don't want to screw up the windows I have with my screen recording. But you can just like share your screen.
Oh. Okay.
And so the way I have it set up is we can message each other and it shouldn't be seen by the recording. So when we come up with a password, we can do that.
Well, it always. Okay. I gotta do it like this. It's gotta be stupid like that.
Yeah.
It still won't let me share it. Hold on.
Holding on.
Hold on. There we
Hold
go.
on to my earbuds.
Can we see?
Oh yeah. Awesome.
Create. I can't spell. Create new Google account. Create a Gmail account. Create an account. This is just me.
Yeah, that is.
Well, let me just sign out of me.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Whoa.
That's a brand account.
Brand.
That's what?
You own a business,
I've never
bro?
seen that before in my life.
That's
I've
crazy.
never seen that before in my life. Okay. No. Create an account. For work or my business.
I mean,
We'll do for personal.
Yeah, that's probably safe.
Oh. There we go. Can you see the name?
I can, but I'm confused as to what you mean by it.
It's Cole and Braydan.
Oh! Yeah.
Kirkland
Yeah. Okay. No, I got you.
and
And jeans. Yeah.
Cranes.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
We were born on January 1st.
You know what would be funny is if it was like your birth month, my birthday, and then
My
and
birth
then
month. Your birthday,
13th.
13th,
What year were you born?
2003.
Mine's 2002. So let's meet in the middle and say 2001. Actually, nah. September 2001 isn't a good. That's not a good idea. That is 2 days after that event.
Well, it's staying.
Oh no!
Mail.
That works.
What are we thinking? Create our own Gmail address.
Yeah.
What do we want it to be? Let's just say writer's room.
You could even put a CB or a BC somewhere. That's like Cole Braydan, Braydan Cole, one of the two. You can do BC since my name comes first on our name, I guess.
Alphabetical order. BC writer's room.
Yeah.
At gmail.com.
Yes, dude.
Only letters, numbers, and periods. Oh, we'll just put a period instead of letters.
Yeah, perfect.
That username is taken!
That's insane.
By who?
Okay.
Let's
not panic. Let's not panic.
What are the odds of that? What about CB?
True.
There's no way this is a real one. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Now,
So now
I'm stopping this sharing while I create a password.
Stop the sharing. Here's, I'm gonna type this to you. Don't say it out loud. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something along those lines.
Midnight Snack 23. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That wasn't what he said, by the way.
It's all surrounded by the script we just wrote. That's what the rest of the show is. We only work on that script for the next like 10 years.
That's the whole thing.
That
is now officially the password.
Okay. And we can workshop that later. But
back to the screen. We need to add a recovery email. Since I'm doing it, I'll just add my current email.
Okay. I think you can add multiple once you're like in there, so we can add mine as well.
That would be cool.
If need be.
I will add you as well. This looks right.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, we got it. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, take all my data, please.
Yes!
Thank you.
We're official.
Yay!
And our audience is gonna get to see that. This is so stupid.
This content, I don't know what you're talking about.
This is.
Can I add a? I don't want to
Uh,
add a recovery phone. I want to. Well, go away, please. I can only add one. Oh my
well,
god.
then what we'll do, we'll do this after I've stopped recording because I think we should do some sort of outro. But we'll put my phone number for the recovery phone, and that way we can both.
So I will add your phone number and my email.
Actually, you have
we'll
the
both
phone
have
number,
it.
so you can just do that.
Right. Yeah.
And then I'll sign in after we're done here. We'll have to design the YouTube. Well, we don't have to do that tonight, but I'll edit at some point.
Okay.
And
well,
next week.
I'm listening.
We could design the YouTube channel and upload this episode.
That's like episode 2, but it's like an offshoot of like we just maybe like even before earlier on Saturday just quickly kind of come with some ideas for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then we can record episode 3, which is the actual writing part.
Yeah, because we need like the banner and we need to All right, so I'll have this. I say edited. It's not gonna be super edited. I'll have this edited by next week.
Yeah. Sweet.
Which is every Saturday at 7 p.m. Except this Saturday I might need Sunday.
That's fine. I mean, we did Sunday this time. That's cool.
I'll let you know, but I'm not sure yet. But yes, good session. Audience that doesn't exist yet. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Because when they do,
thank you very much for sticking around. We hope you enjoyed drinking the piss with us.
I have to pee. I'm not kidding.
I mean, I kind of have to as well.
Yeah. We've been at it a long time.
Not a bit. All right.
Signing off. Okay. And then. Oh, I've hidden myself. Bye.